My name is Nicole Cowley, and I am sitting here today with two chiropractic technology geniuses. I would like to introduce everyone today to Dr. Brian Albery, who is the CEO and founder of Chirospring software. And we also have with us today Dr. Todd Crabtree, who is the CEO and founder of ClinicDr software, which is the first ever chiropractic cloud software. And let's start off. Brian, would you like to share with us just a little bit about yourself and why we're all here today?
Yeah, so it's super exciting. I've known Todd for some time in the industry, both being CEOs of chiropractic EHR systems. And we decided, first of all, it's incredibly difficult to build practice management software. And we decided that if we work together, we can actually achieve more and provide the chiropractor better software than if we did it alone. So our background, I've been doing this for about 11 years, building Chirospring, and Todd's been building ClinicDr for about 15 years. And we're now at a point where we can accelerate the growth of the platform and again, really just focus on making chiropractic practices operate more efficiently, drive more revenue, improve patient engagement. Really, it's just really exciting for us.
Awesome. So, Dr. Todd, we are collaborating together here with EHR software. Share with us what drew you in and got you excited about this.
Well, we've been admiring each other across the Minnesota-Iowa border for a bit. You would think as competitors that we would have trouble, communicating or dealing with each other and think negatively about each other, but no. It's really hard to build a software company from the ground up. A lot of people have tried and failed, and so I just have a lot of respect for what Brian has brought to the table and how he's really served the chiropractic community, which is what this is all about.
So share with us, Brian, why this and why now?
So that's a great question, Nicole. And really it just comes down to listening to the customer. So over the years, we've heard feedback that Chirospring should work on iPads. It should work on mobile phones. It needs to support lots of different devices. And we certainly could have written our software from the ground up to support those platforms. But because of my relationship with Todd, we actually have a 15-year head start into that race. And all of the core functionality is already there. So it's perfect to deliver what the customer is asking for right now, and then continue to offer the core beliefs, which are ease of use, making sure that you can do easy, simple billing, and then patient engagement.
Dr. Todd, what do you love about this collaborative initiative with Chirospring?
Well, it's kind of actually a selfish motive. I'm a software geek. Even though I'm a chiropractor and was a healthcare attorney, what really has always made me excited and passionate about work was working on software, listening to the customer, trying to amaze them with great features and usability, and because they're on their EHR system for 8 hours a day. They need it to do a lot of different things, and it is difficult to deliver, but it's a challenge that I just love to do, and I'm getting a little bit older. This young guy here, he can deal with a lot of the other difficult things that occur, and it's challenging to run a business and stuff like that. But yeah, so it really gives me an opportunity to do what I'm passionate about.
Share with us, with Chirospring 360, what's in it for the doctors, their staff, and their patients?
So first of all, what is Chirospring 360? It's the new product that we're offering. And, it's 100% web-based. You can access it anywhere, like I already talked about. It's full feature-based. But what's in it for the practice? Well, it's instant. I mean, you can log into it instantly. You have all the features you need, Nicole, from online scheduling, online intake forms, incredibly fast soap notes, which we'll touch on, momentarily. And then really the billing is off the charts. And I don't know if you're going to ask Todd this or not, but his background is in billing, Nicole, and he's built a billing platform unlike anything the market's ever seen. And that's one of the things that really drew me to the collaboration. is how, just amazing the billing is overall. So what's in it for the doctor? It's going to be easy for you. You can scale your practice, you can grow your practice, you can focus on what's important to you, which is your patients.
Todd, you're a chiropractor and a lawyer, is that correct?
I am, yeah.
You are. And does that lend into the billing side of things and what you built in the software for chiropractors?
Well, it does because, I started Cairo school in 1979. And I remember the first day starting in Cairo school, it was just like I looked around the room and I was just going, this is my tribe. These are my people. I just felt at home and instantly had great relationships with chiropractors and love chiropractors and love the chiropractic, philosophy and approach and natural healing. It's been blessing my family, for my whole life. I still am asked by my kids, my wife, to give them adjustments on occasion and stuff like that. But yeah, I love the profession. And then I come across software, first in the law firm, created a software, and I was like, wow, this is fun and passionate about it. And then that was in 1990, to date myself. And then we did another software project in the year 2000 for Y2K, and then started ClinicDr in 2003. Again, software. I just keep being pulled back into it to do what I love to do.
What type of practice is Chirospring 360 beneficial for?
Well, it's really all types because, we've been having customers ask for cash-based practice, features, for regular insurance practice features. At 360, we get a lot of integrated clinics that come to us, that have a nurse practitioner or a physician assistant or a medical doctor or DO. And so we basically cater to the entire industry, and we have different segments of our software that really focus on that. But the core software remains the same and is really focused on usability, minimal clicks, and not wasting the time of the providers and their staff while they're doing all of the work that they have to do to heal their patients, and achieve their dreams.
Well, before I get to that, Nicole, I do want to mention, how fundamental it is that what the system has in it does suit those different practice types. And as Todd mentioned, the cash practice, it has the built-in functionality for scheduled payments, which is fantastic for those that want to put, subscription-based practices. And, with Todd's background as an attorney, he's really focused a lot on PI. So there's templates that are built in so that when you have a patient that walks in for an auto accident or something like that, the templates, go ahead and Todd, tell me a little bit about those templates and what they do for the PI.
Yeah, in a personal injury practice, there's a unique set of medical necessity data points and diagnostic pointing and all of this stuff that it takes a while for chiropractors to learn. Well, they can just use our professional templates and they've got it. I mean, or they can create their own custom templates if they want to. We have large clinic groups in LA, personal injury, and in Florida that love using our system too. When they have those multiple locations, they can just log in once and access all the clinics and jump between them. It really has made their practice easier for them, more convenient, easier to track those rascal attorneys that they have to stay on top of to make sure that they're getting paid for their services. So yeah, we've got a lot of features built in. It would be impossible for me to build a software system that didn't cater to, personal injuries, having, helped over 7,000 clients in car accident and work comp cases across the country.
And then integrated practices, Todd. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, and the integrated practices as well. There's a particular problem a lot of times in integrated practices when a practice adds a nurse practitioner. A lot of times the nurse practitioner doesn't come from physical medicine world, doesn't understand the medical necessity data points that support ordering up all of those different services. So they can just go to one of our templates, certain templates we direct them to and train them on. And initially it takes them a little bit longer to do the template until they reach that, as you know, unconscious competence. It's usually like 28 times. But after that, they should be doing that treatment record in about 30 seconds, which is huge for the integrated practice. Otherwise, the nurse practitioner finds themselves at the end of the day with a big stack of files, and they're inefficient and start to become unhappy. And so we have a great way for them to get through the paperwork, protect themselves on audits, protect themselves on board complaints, and only take 30 seconds of their time so they can just eye to eye be with their patients, helping them, and not be stuck in the minutia with the paperwork and the software.
That's a need I hear a lot from the industry is compliant, quick SOAP documentation. Another need I hear often is clinics want to be able to get paid. And I believe with Chirospring 360, you have very modern technology built within your billing to help ensure chiropractors are in fact getting paid. Can you share more about that with us?
First thing you mentioned was compliance. Compliance is an interesting topic because there's a lot of misunderstandings by chiropractors of what constitutes a compliant note. And so what we focus on at 360 is smart compliance. So compliance that doesn't take them tons of time to document, but compliance they can get to where the medical necessity and important data points are served up to them. It's just click, 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 and they're on to the next patient. So yeah, that's really important. And then, of course, the revenue source for the clinic can come from anywhere. You could have traditional Medicare, medical billing, third-party payers and stuff like that. And of course, that's where we started. In fact, when I finished my business degree, I went to all my chiropractor friends and I said to them, what's the hardest thing that you do in your clinic? And they said, billing. We don't have enough money to pay for these billers, so we have to train them ourselves, and there's a lot of problems in the billing area. And so could you come up with a solution for billing? And we did.
That is great. And Brian, your software, also cloud-based software since you built it in 2010, am I correct?
That's right.
What are some of the core important elements that you find in building a practice management software?
Yeah, so really there's kind of three principles that I look at when I'm wanting to develop a system, and that starts with the platform, Nicole, so the technology that you actually code in. We've got that with 360, so we're written in the most up-to-date platform there is, which is Angular 10.0. You can use it on any device. Nothing to install, nothing to update. Scales down on any screen size. So we've got that. The second most important thing is the features, Nicole. And everybody out there can say, okay, I've got this feature, I've got that feature, and that's fine, but what you really want to make sure is that you have the features, but they're also accessible and easy to use. 360's got that box checked. So we've got the online scheduling, the online intake, the customizable forms, the fast SOAP notes, the templates to create your SOAP note. It's all there. The easy billing, as Todd already talked about. So that's all in the system. And the thing that people forget about, the third thing, Nicole, are people. In most systems, that's where they kind of fail. And specifically, I'm talking about customer support and having a team behind you so that if you have questions, you can ask. And to prove that we care about the people, it's built right into Chirospring 360. You can actually chat right within the program and talk to a live rep on a question whenever you need. Of course, it's got a searchable knowledge base as you would expect, but we just provide that support. And if you look at us on Capterra, you'll see we're the highest rated software company in chiropractic, and that's because we really truly care about the customer.
Speaking of our customers, Brian, what would you like to share with our existing Chirospring clients about this collaboration?
I would just say you should be really excited. I mean, this is not something that just happened in a day. This has been an ongoing collaboration between Chirospring and ClinicDr for some time. There's been a lot of thought involved on what we can do to improve and continuously enhance. So For our current customers, it offers them choice, Nicole. There's nothing that's going to happen to the current Chirospring product. In fact, we have a roadmap already planned out on new features. So stay tuned. Chirospring customers, there's a lot of excitement happening in that platform. With Chirospring 360, again, it's just offering them choice. So for those users that want the Macintosh computer, they have that option now. For the users that wanted to use it on an iPhone and do soap notes, they have that available as well.
Brian, with our current customers, for their current plans, can we expect any changes? Are their costs going to change at all?
Good question, Nicole, and not at all. So current Chirospring customers, we're not changing anything. The pricing will remain the same. The features that they have will remain the same. And as I already stated, they're going to continue to get enhancements and updates.
And how can they take advantage and learn more about 360 if they're interested?
They can find out any information. We're launching a new website, so just go to chirospring.com. If they'd like to schedule a demo, they certainly can. We will have video demonstrations as well if they want to just watch at their leisure.
Great. And how about, Todd, for your ClinicDr clients? What can they expect from this collaboration?
Well, more great features to begin with. Yeah, we were already feature rich, but it's so nice to collaborate with and to work with Brian and his team on additional things that we can add, little tweaks here and there, improvement. In that we have professional templates, we have custom templates for the clinics, but we did not have the macro system that is so great in Chirospring. So that's being brought over into our system, and it's in the custom template area, so it's actually going to be able to be put all over the system wherever the doctor wants with a custom note. So yeah, we're pretty excited about that, and got lots of ideas, and it's basically we've got some great technology coming, and you'll hear about it soon.
Either one of you that wants to jump in, can you share just a little bit about also the level of patient engagement that is offered within this 360 platform?
I would say it's off the charts. And what I mean by that, a lot of systems offer appointment reminders, Nicole, but Chirospring 360 has that and everything you wish you had in your current system. You can actually go in and two-way message a patient, or they can do that and respond to a message. And it's built in. It looks like a smartphone where you can see the threaded messages. This works on text and it works on email. So the level of engagement that you're going to have with your patients just went through the roof. And this is a core feature that's offered in all of our pricing plans. So it's, again, I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah, and let me tell you about the philosophy behind the technology that we built. We believe at 360 that great communication is great marketing, particularly if you're marketing internally, to your customers. And there's, with many other systems, there's a huge barrier between the office CA and the marketing person, and there's this barrier that the CAs and the providers don't feel like crossing, So what we did is we infused the system with great communication. And when the whole team is using that great communication, it raises the bar, it raises the level of brand awareness for the clinic, it makes you look more professional. You get greater efficiency on patients coming in for appointments, not missing appointments, communicating well. It just makes your whole clinic look and feel more professional.
Well, I'm certainly eager to learn more about 360 myself. Brian, any parting words you'd like to share with us here today?
I would just say, it resonates with excitement, Nicole. Chirospring 360 is the next chapter in Chirospring, and it's built on a technology base unlike anything the market's seen. It's fully scalable, it supports the multi-location offices, it's got the full feature set, Nicole, and really the core ease of use that you're looking for. We already talked about the billing aspect of it, it's next level. It's got artificial intelligence woven into the code, so it's actually doing predictive claim analysis. So before the doctor even submits a claim, it's going to tell you this has got a 14% chance with Blue Cross and Blue Shield of getting paid. Well, this one has a 92% chance based on that insurance carrier. So the doctor can make educated decisions based on that AI. I mean, ultimately, I'm just really excited. We have a full runway ahead to expand on and continue to develop and really just take care of the customer. The most important person in the entire 360 platform is the chiropractor in their practice. So, working with Todd, I know that we have the team of billing experts, we got the legal background behind us, and then my team, which just has a lot of expertise in development and bringing core features into the product.
Brian, now that we've heard so much about this Chirospring 360 platform, how can our viewers learn more about it?
Yeah, so it's really simple. Just go to chirospring.com. You can learn more about Chirospring 360, the different packages that we offer, and I encourage you to schedule a demo. So you're absolutely going to love it. It's truly remarkable what we're doing in the industry, combining top support with state-of-the-art software that's easy to use, Nicole. So I really do encourage you to go take a demo.
Todd, what parting words would you like to share with us?
If you're looking for a top-notch chiropractic software, you got to check out Chirospring 360. A lot of folks come to us and have got this long list of things that software needs to do. Forget about that. We're going to check all those boxes. And if we don't, I challenge you to just let us know what that need is, because we're listening to our customers every day, day in and day out. For years, we've been doing this and developing software that fulfills those needs for them. Come check us out. You're going to find some great people, great software, great pricing. We're the best.